Hey guys, Comics here, and today I will be covering Uzumaki by Junji into Chapter 9. Now, each chapter has a spiral event that has a deeper meaning to it. So, let's see what we're gonna get today. Let's get into it. One night, the dark lighthouse on the edge of town started to blast light every night into everyone's faces. Damn, that is a huge ass light. During a family dinner, Kiri's little brother Mitsuo tells her that the lighthouse is cool like a giant robot with death ray eyes. Kiri disagrees, saying that he shouldn't stare at that light, and their mom chimes in saying how it makes her feel dizzy and that he shouldn't go to the lighthouse. A group investigates the lighthouse, wondering why it has been starting up when it was out of service a long time ago. Like clockwork, when it became dusk, it blasted its huge light and the whole town is lit. People in the town started to walk in circles even though their intentions were otherwise. The next day, they find a ship stranded on the cape. Apparently, the crew was seen walking in circles until they fell into the ocean. One was rescued while the other two are still missing. Kiri mentions how the men who checked on the lighthouse never came back. Kiri's little brother Mitsuo's friends call him over to get a closer view of the wrecked ship. Kiri runs after them, yelling at them to stop. They run onto the platform of the lighthouse and Kiri yells for Mitsuo to come down or else she'll tell mom. The kids are disappointed, but they find the lighthouse door open and decide to run inside. Kiri reluctantly runs after them again up the spiraling staircase. She keeps running up but feels like it's taking forever. The further she goes up, the more glowing spirals on the walls appear. She starts to smell something burning. She then finds horribly burnt bodies on the staircase. At first, she thought it was Mitsuo and his friends, but soon realizes that these are corpses of adults. She continues up after hearing pleas for help. She finds two of Mitsuo's friends scared on the staircase right below two more burnt bodies. If I were them, I would have started running back out after seeing the first body. I don't know why you would keep climbing up. That just spells danger. She asks the kids where her brother is, and they tell her that they went up further to see what's at the very top. She tells them to quickly get out and runs until she reaches the top where a giant melted spiral is residing. The kids are too afraid to run away because they feel like the spiral is staring right at them. Kiri further observes how the glass was melted by the heat, turning the Fresnel lens into a giant spiral. She realizes that the room is practically melted and puts two and two together. Oh shit. She checks what time it is and sees that the sun is setting. Oh girl, you better go! She tells the kids to get out before the light turns on since it seems to burn everything it touches. They quickly run down the stairs to beat the sun, but not fast enough because the light starts up. Of course, like any horror story, you need someone to trip and oop! This kid, of course, fell on the stairs right as the light rushes after them. She tries to get him up, but the light somehow pushes them back and consumes the kid that tripped. Ugh. This is not a sight you wanna see. They wake up finding themselves right outside the lighthouse with major burn marks. The following week, the town finds the bodies in the lighthouse, including the boy, saying that one day they'll shut it down, but alas, it continues to blast its fiery light each night. Now, what does this spiral event mean? Well, since the story is about Kiri's little brother, Mitsuo, I think this is exploring the dangers of innocent curiosity. Mitsuo is used an example of this, and as many young kids would do, they go a little too far for their own good. As the saying goes, curiosity killed the cat, but in this case it killed 6 people. Now, lighthouses are usually a symbol for safety as it communicates to ships that they are near land in the dark, but when the ship gets too close to the light, they risk wrecking the ship on the rocks. The wrecked ship in the story that they heard of what happened to the crew they saw before going into the lighthouse was a warning of what would happen to them if they got too close to the lights. These kids did not heed the warnings from their family and just ran off to get a closer look at anything new, even if it's dangerous. Similar to the Greek mythology of Icarus, who flew too close to the sun, these kids ran too far up to the light, and the unlucky ones were burned to death. I don't know how Kiri and her brother survived the burns and the lights while it consumed the other kid. But since they are the main characters, they do have that plot armor protecting them. From the start, the lighthouse has been enchanting the town with its high beam lights, making people walk into circles. Now, you can see this as meaning if you are blinded by new shiny things, new shiny goals that are probably unrealistic, you could end up going in circles in your life, just like these people. And that is very much the moral of the story. But what do you guys think? Do you agree? Do you not agree? Let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button. And don't forget to follow me on my social channels on Twitter and Instagram if you want to see my art journey. And I'll see you guys next time. Sweet dreams. Bye.